Hello, everybody.
Hello,
Welcome
everybody.
back. I hope you're all well. Gil's just going to get his drink. We are going to do Kiss of the Vampire tonight, and we're just going to give everybody a minute to get on in here. We have some fancy things happening behind the scenes. Contact has been made with a few fancy special guests.
Aliens.
And I can't wait to be able to tell you for certain when they are appearing on the channel with us. So it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, I can't wait.
All right, I'm back. What's up? We're live.
Nothing much.
We are live.
80's here.
What's up, 80?
So Tommy Gang is here. Our secret message chat is already dinging. So let me see if I could see a few over here. Yes, 80. I'm talking actual people like from some of the movies. So
I gotta figure out because
okay.
Am I live on TT or not?
So
what's up, 80? What's up, everyone? I think I'm live. Looks like I'm live.
It says we're live on my end, so I'm not too sure.
It's alive. It's good to be back. Got the gang here today.
I can't wait to be able to be back in the swing of things and not be so awkward because it's been so long.
Got my spot.
All right, so we've got secret message chat. Yay, vampires! Is our Peter Cushing in here? Can we be thirsty for Peter Cushing?
Full disclosure, no Peter today.
No Peter.
No Peter. No Peter. Sorry, guys.
No Peter Cushing today. We have another all-star cast for today.
Me. And Gil.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Mercy.
Yes. We have Edward James Swazwa. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. And Jennifer Daniel. Those are our guest stars in Kiss of the Vampire. Yeah.
Tom says this was another one that his parents did not like him to watch when he was a boy.
Oh, I can't imagine why.
Nice.
I can't. Now, this one's awesome. This is a personal favorite of mine, as they all are. I say that every Hammer stream.
And it's weird, too, because, like, as soon as we revisit these Hammer movies, you're like, no, wait, this one. And then you change your list all the time. Yeah. It's so great, though.
This one is my favorite, man. It's hard to pick because Hammer's got such good films, so.
Well, it's also great because it shows how much you can revisit this after some time, and like your list of favorites change still, or stay the same, you know. So, but yes. But all right, let's
so
see.
Confused because I'm supposed to be live, but I'm not on TikTok.
It's saying you're not live?
Yeah, I'm connected, but it's not live.
I've never tried to go live on TikTok, so
I only did it once.
I think I'm live. Let me check.
I know I'm live. It says I'm live, so I see that.
Yeah, it shows. That is weird.
Yeah, it says that you're live. Does it show that I'm live? Hang on.
We're live on every hour. It's not TT.
Is at the bar tonight.
Yeah, I'm live too.
Nice.
What? Who's at the bar?
Lampshade Man.
All right, what's up, Lampshade Man? Enjoy.
He actually wanted to have Tom pass a message on to us that he enjoys the fact that we keep him going, and Kiss of the Vampire is one of his favorites, so he will be hanging out all night tonight.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites too. Welcome, Lampshade Man.
I am live.
I hope you have a nice brandy on behalf of all of us.
Lampshade Man just needs to come on and like be silent on the panel.
Yeah. Just to be like, just like over
just
here.
Just sit there and juggle walnuts all night.
Yeah, just on this side.
well, I mean, like on my end here, you're pointing at that girl's boobs. So.
Oh yeah. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome in.
Oh, hey, Val, how you doing?
Free the walnuts. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, free walnuts. Free them.
It sure seems like you are alive. Yeah, that's true. We are. So let's see. We'll give it a few more minutes and let more of the secret message chat pop up because I'm seeing okay, ding, 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 ding. Yes. So last week, Gills and I gave you guys a challenge to write your own vampire lore. We are going to save the readings of those for tomorrow night before the Dracula films. And that's because we get more viewers on Saturday nights and Friday nights, and we want to make sure that your hard work for the lores gets listened to. So I can't wait to see them. I have quite a few emails already. If I get too many of them, I might just pick my top 5. I don't know how to do this, or we'll just do I'll just do one of those online raffle things where it chooses a number or something
Yeah.
That way it's fair.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
God, that was so great. Wow. Good. Been working on updating my model and making a model for a friend with all the fun extra stuff for tracking and whatnot. Cool. What kind of models? Like Warhammer or just other cool stuff?
No, 80, it's fine. That's for the film students. We're keeping them on their toes.
You forgot your homework. The dog ate it. Yeah, dude. My dog ate all my homework too.
All right.
VTuber, by the way. Gill-boy, VTuber.
Oh!
Okay. My fault.
Yeah, cool. I have no patience to learn how to make VTuber models. I just so more props to everybody that can do that stuff.
Sure.
All right. I'm not sure what that message was supposed to say in the secret message chat. It looked like a mixture of English and Polish, so I'm going to skip. Sorry if you're watching this, but if you can retype that in with a little bit more English in between, I might be able to decipher it. Hey, Derek, how you doing?
Hey, Derek.
What's up, Derek?
Well, we're doing good. How about you? Tonight we're watching Kiss of the Vampire from 1963.
Nice.
Woo! I actually have a full-blown poster of this, and I couldn't find it because I was going to try to put it up over there, but I was unsuccessful. Plus, I had to do a little bit of comic book shopping today. Got to beef up my Fantastic Four collection. You know what I'm saying? Get jealous, everyone. Yeah, Dr. Doom.
Love that. Love that.
And of course,
definitely
some Star Wars.
Nice.
Oh, that looks nice.
Sure, Roger's not here when Star Wars pops up on screen.
Yeah, Death Probe, bro. He's firing his lasers at Luke Skywalker there.
Nice.
Firing my lasers.
All right. So.
What's up, Nolan?
Hey, Nolan.
What's up, Nolan? I'll be on finishing. Yeah,
Nice.
It's awesome, dude. It's I like how it's more romance songs. Very 80s rock.
Watching Kiss. Yeah, I know. Enjoy the Ghost album, Nolan. We'll be here. All right. So I think we're set to begin, guys. We got enough. We got people dinging in. I will read the secret message chat when I can. And everything else.
Before we begin, though, I just want to give a little cool fun fact. I wanted to talk about this when we did Brides of Dracula, but it would totally kind of ruin it. I'm not going to full on ruin the ending of this movie, but basically the ending of Kiss of a Vampire is how they were wanting to end Brides of Dracula. But Peter Cushing, and I'll go into a little more detail as we end the film, but Peter Cushing was very much opposed of what happens of that ending because he didn't feel like he would delve into black magic.
Right.
So they decided to take the original ending for Brides of Dracula and put it in this film. However, the novelization of Brides of Dracula has this ending. So that's kind of a cool thing, too. Also, when this came out, it was kind of in the same time span of Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. So they also kind of felt it was too similar. So they waited a couple of months after The Birds left theaters. Then they released this film. So that's a little kind of a fun factoroo before we get into this. So just wanted to share that. But I'm ready to start the film when y'all are.
Totally. And Derek, totally love Kiss. Totally my favorite band.
Yeah. I'm surprised you're not wearing Peter Chris's cat makeup. Come on the stream.
I probably should be. I'm going to mute my mic if I have to cough, guys. Sorry.
We all do kiss
insane.
makeup. I'll be Paul Stanley. Yeah.
That'd be funny. That'd be funny. All right. So I'm ready to go when you guys are.
I am too. Ready. I guess countdown begins, right?
No.
So who do I click play or who's clicking play since we're in a share party?
Anybody can press play and play on everybody's.
All right, I'll do it. Cool. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Kiss of the Vampire!
Yeah.
I like this.
So,
gotta turn that down. Holy crap.
Oh, yeah. Hang on. Let me turn that down a little bit too. Whoa. There we go.
V9. I use the tracking software, Webcam Motion. I can actually message you on Facebook, Val, when I use.
There you go. Yeah, so this is a 1963 Hammer film. It is directed by Dom Sharp, written by John Elder, and the cinematography is done by Alan Hume. The American version is called Kiss of Evil, and it was so severely edited that they had to go in and like reshoot additional scenes and give a completely different subplot because that's how much gore and spicy overtones had to be edited out for the American version. So
which is really weird.
Yeah, so if for some reason you're like, oh, this movie sucks, well, we're actually showing the original Kiss of the Vampire version, so it's a lot better than the American version. So if you haven't seen that, you're in for a treat.
Nice.
Kind of a fun thing. And this is Don Sharp's first movie for Hammer, and then he went on to make several more after this. So it's a really cool little unique vampire story.
Somebody in the secret message chat is this like the Evil Dead?
Yes, but with vampires.
Yes, but no.
Yeah. But yeah, this was also supposed to be the third Dracula film, but it kind of progressed to an extent that they just then decided to make it its like own kind of vampire movie. But originally, when this project first started, it was going to be the third Dracula film, but as we know, we got Prince of Darkness instead, which I'm really happy because we have Stickman and all of that classic stuff from that stream that we did.
Yeah. And yeah, Val, definitely.
It's all in Latin, unfortunately. Katy Perry. Nice. Yeah. What'd you think?
Yeah, it's pretty good, dude. It's romantic good.
Nope, this one's not in black and white, dude.
Yeah, this is a color one.
If you're talking about this movie.
Yeah.
Okay, it has really big ears.
Yeah, he does.
I saw a jump cut.
He's rocking that hat, though. He's rocking that top hat. Whoa, I need to.
He truly is.
Well, that was
realistic.
Interesting.
Wow.
Completely realistic.
So this is how you can tell if you're watching the original version or the American version. If you see blood oozing out of the coffin when he sticks it in, that's how you know you're watching Kiss of the Vampire. Because that was too much violence.
Nice.
For American television back in the 60s. A little Howard Thompson of New York Times. He wrote about the Kiss of the Vampire. Until the picture horribly hops off the track toward the end, this horror exercise is quietly stylish, ice-cold treat, beautifully well-directed, and persuasively acted. I agree. I like it throughout the whole thing, so he's kind of wrong there. But Variety wrote, horror fans will dig this latest effort from Hammer Film Shop and produced color story of evil doings in Bavaria, circa 1910, replete with suspense, demonism, and mystery tightly wrapped in a skillful package of effective performance and well-paced direction. So this one was actually well received. except for a few sources, of course. Like Radio Times gave it 2 out of 5, basically saying it's garbage and Chris the Werewolf better. And a cool.
No, we don't have the pink letters today.
I just turned 35 myself.
Yeah. Ooh, happy birthday!
Thank you.
So Don Sharp,
last Monday.
He had never seen a horror film before he did this film. But he was asked to do this job, and Hines told Sharp that he thought he would be the ideal director based on his other works. And then once Don watched Curse of Frankenstein, Dracula, and Stranglers from Bombay, he became enthusiastic. And from him here, he said, and again, this is he said, what intrigued me about Hammer horror films was after about 20 minutes, I was totally hooked despite a totally absurd situation. I thought it was wonderful. Here was a genre with its own ground rules and self-contained world, and you could be theatrical but treat it realistically to grab the audience and make them believe something absurd. But he said that he was worried that as Hammer progressed, the goal seemed to be for each picture to top the one before it, and they were becoming satiated with violence. So he presumed, as he says here, so I presumed, Tony, that it was better to suggest, is it going to happen? And give the audience a little touch of it, and then go on and really get your big shock at the end. So there could be a good size shock in the middle too, but not all the time. So you'll notice whenever you're watching a Don Sharp Hammer film, they're a little bit on the slower burn side, with it kind of picking up in the middle and then it coming to a huge, super scary climactic ending, which is what this film is, kind of known for. So
yeah.
Yes, I know, Nolan. I returned to the face cam.
She returned. Oh, she returned.
I think this is like the first time in a long time.
I can't help with that, but you can change it in settings.
I didn't even say anything to Siri. What the heck?
Siri's just like a thing.
The film students thought your Siri was in the movie.
Oh, sorry about that.
He's doing good. He's sleeping with his dad right now, actually. I was actually putting him to sleep right before we started the show. Here's knockoff Peter Cushing with that hairdo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're not even hiding it. They're just like, here,
no.
discount Peter Cushing.
But I believe that's Noel Willman. I believe so. He was also in The Reptile.
49 months. That is.
And then, of course, this is Jennifer Daniel. She's our Hammer girl for the night.
I
believe we already saw Barry Warren. Excuse me.
Our film students think this one looks crisper than the other Hammer films we've watched.
Yes. Sharp, the director, Sharp, has a unique style, you'll see.
Yeah. Make sure you guys share our streams, by the way, to your social medias and all of that,
yes,
and Facebook.
Please do.
Yes, I'm not allowed to stream directly to Facebook anymore.
Yeah.
Are you in Facebook, Jill?
No, they just don't like it when you're streaming to other platforms but theirs, so I said screw it.
Yeah, that's dumb. I love how Twitch opened up though on that.
Most of everybody that I speak to is on YouTube anyway, so I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And thanks again.
So the film students might recognize that again. We are at Ray Studios. This is the same studio that most of the Hammer films that we were have been watching have been filmed at. So you'll kind of notice similar sets, but just kind of positioned differently.
Funny that you mentioned that, because one of the comments was, "Is this at that studio?" Because it looks familiar.
Yeah,
it's very familiar.
It actually was.
That's perfect timing.
So this went into production on September 7th, 1962 at Brace Studios. And Sharp enjoyed making this film and said that Tony Hines was the best producer he had ever worked with. And I can't really, because I don't want to spoil the film. I got another cool, fun stuff to talk about, but it'll just totally ruin the third act. So I'll wait till we get to there.
80, I wasn't a fan of Blue Sky. It was just, I don't know. I'm not on their threads. I have no social medias to begin with, so.
Right. I love your VTuber, Val. That's awesome.
He's like, chin up. Actually, it looked like he was trying to wipe her nose.
Yeah.
It looked like he kind of lifted her head up by her nose. That was kind of weird.
Oh, I forgot to mention Clifford Evans is also in this. He was at the beginning there. He shall return too.
Tom says this guy looks like a discount Woody Harrelson.
Yes, he does. Great. Now I can't unsee it.
You can't unsee it. What was the other one? Like the Jack Black one and the other one?
Oh, yeah. Chicken jockey.
Oh my god, that movie was awesome.
Was it?
Yeah, it was. I'm just changing my views around to show Val of everything I got.
Yeah, so golly, he's also in Phantom of the Opera. Edward D. Souza, whatever.
I have yet to see that. Uh-oh, she left completely.
Who left? Oh no!
Mercy.
Mercy, come back.
Yeah, I can't believe people are just acting the way they were, though.
That was weird. My restream kind of canceled me out there.
Mercy's down here now. What happened?
My restream randomly closed out for a minute. All right, we'll go back to our order.
Oh. There we go.
Yeah, all right, yeah. Chicken boy. I have been called Chicken Boy before on here.
And Gill-boy.
I think it was Roger.
That's a lot of keys for one place.
So these lights are supposed to change colors on the whim, and people on Twitch can actually use points to change them. But we're having problems with that right now because Twitch's API is weird.
I don't know, Nolan. My Google Chrome's acting weird today, and I don't like using Restream and Firefox because it lags too much.
It wasn't working for Firefox. It was telling me it recommends Firefox, but it says this ain't Firefox, so I have no idea what's going on with it.
She's like, here.
Look at those red curtains.
Yes. I was going to say, I wasn't asked by the film students, but if you want to pay attention to something, the color schemes. The color schemes in this are really well done.
They're vivid, too, and I like that a lot.
I'm sorry for making you dizzy, Derek. Tom says, if this is supposed to be an inn, why is everybody covered in dusty sheets?
Yeah. Because perhaps maybe it's not truly an inn. Whoa.
Someone says, drink if you see a guy in the bushes checking out this family.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like, we just got married. Let's spend our honeymoon at this creepy inn.
I have Apple TV, Derek.
I really can't see it now that Tom said that, so this is...
I know. Well, all right.
Oh my gosh, Doggo.
Doggo. Welcome back, Doggo.
Yeah, it kind of needs a tan. But they don't allow those types of... They don't allow you not to be clothed at the beaches around here.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, hi, everyone. Hi, Doggo. Hi. Oh, man.
She looks like she's wearing like a Christmas tree rug.
Yeah.
As a
dress. Like a rug that you put underneath the tree. Yeah.
Apple TV was such a pain in the butt on my computer that I don't use it either.
Oh, I just use the device for it.
The app for
yeah, right, 80.
Garbage.
It really is. I have more to do on the others, so.
I need to send this to someone. Hang on real fast.
That's true.
One of the reasons why I really dug this Hammer film is I really kind of like slow burn movies. As long as there's a payoff, of course, because there's nothing worse than like a slow burn movie and then nothing happens.
Exactly.
Right.
But that stuff does happen in this one. But I liked it because it was a slow burn, and I just love how like dreadfully eerie it is. It's just something about it. Even now, you're kind of like, well, why is there? If this is an inn, why is everything covered? You know,
Yeah.
like, what's going on here? This is kind of creepy. Why is this Woody Harrelson dollar store version so excited?
Yeah,
he does.
Weird, you know, it's so creepy. You know,
oh my god,
it's really well directed and well written, and the acting I think is one of the best from Hammer.
And one of the film students said that they noticed that the hair pieces in this film so far actually match the hair.
Yeah, right.
Right.
Wherein before it's like, oh, wig,
Yeah.
wig, and wig.
Yeah, they definitely. I agree with this film student here that says like so far it seems like they were more intricate with this film.
Yes.
So he said it was this guy's first horror film. Well, look at him go already.
Right.
Yeah, no, Don Sharp is pretty awesome. So, because we've been really hanging out with Jack Asher and Terrence Fisher, and you know they're the power duo couple on Hammer. But
thank you, Lisa
Don
King.
Sharp's greatness. Slow burn zigzag. Nice. Yeah, I can't unsee the Woody.
No, me either.
Harrelson
it's
now.
getting more apparent the more his face moves.
I know. It's scary. Also, love the shot. So awesome.
Oh wow,
beautiful.
That kind of reminds me of another movie, like a callback, maybe.
When do they kiss? Give it time, maybe. Give it time.
Addams Family.
Yeah.
Yes.
It took me a while to remember that.
It also reminds me a little bit about Psycho, a little bit.
Yeah.
But you can see like the carriage, you know, this originally being like a Dracula film.
Mm-hmm.
They're in the carriage, they're a newlywed couple going to the castle, but then they change it to an inn. So you could kind of see the little salt and pepper flakes of the Dracula script originally.
Tom and the gang, someone chimed in that said at least the carriage rides in this one look real, not like in the other movies.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Chris is awake.
I love that door.
Yes.
That is a nice door.
Yeah. This movie. This is when I first watched this part right here was like, all right, I'd be out. Like within the first 10 minutes of being in this, I'd be like, honey, we're going. Our honeymoon can be out in the woods. I don't care.
They were safe at that inn anyway, so I don't know why they're like, yeah, let's go to this castle.
Yeah. And you can see that this is Dracula's castle that they just kind of like did this with.
Yeah, pretty much. 80 says Gills can't unsee the Woody.
I can't. I can't unsee the Woody. Everywhere I look is Woody.
Yes, there's nothing creepy about that statue at all.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
He's like, how dare you stand next to my Pan statue? Look at that sick candelabra.
That is neat.
It is nice. Looks like an arrow. I guess that's the point of it.
I feel like everybody that paid attention to the set design in this broke their backs.
Probably, because it's so detailed.
Your name is Ralph?
My name is Ralph.
What, did you just kiss my fiance, bro?
I thought his name was Rolf from Ed and Eddie.
Oh, the powder that they used in the eyebrows back then is really messing with me.
Gill-boy, apparently. Yeah.
They always have somebody in a scarlet dress.
Yes, they do.
That is very interesting.
A lot of weapons. Yeah, that's another thing too. Is like if Dracula and vampires are so powerful, they sure have a lot of weapons on the wall for being such powerful supernatural beings.
To be stabbed.
Yeah,
I believe that's is that Isabel Black or Vera Cook? I don't know.
Well, whoever it is, people in the secret message chat says that she has a Coca-Cola nose.
He's like, I've been practicing all day on my piano.
She's like, who let people in my castle? I can't run around pretending to kill my husband when there's people around.
How's my driving? I think we're fine.
Exactly.
That's almost waiting at the stop sign for the light to turn green.
There was one point where I actually thought a stoplight was a stop sign, and I went through a red light. Yeah, thankfully it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, so it didn't really matter. But still,
still.
I just did a 14-hour shift at Walmart that day. Why, doggo?
Here's some champagne. They're not having brandy? Oh my gosh.
I know. It's blasphemy.
Yes, film students. You guys can eat the wine or drink the wine milk. That's all you guys.
Yeah.
You guys can have that.
I'll have fun. Also, again, totally not on the Brides of Dracula set. Just saying.
Right? It looks familiar.
I'm going to casually dig through the dirt at night.
Yeah.
It's fine. Nothing wrong here. I'm going to talk seductively to the dirt.
When your sleepwalking medicine doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Lady,
she's digging for bones.
Her face looked like she found one. Derek, they have a brandy in pretty much every Hammer horror film, so it's a pretty ongoing joke.
Nice.
Is that a stripper name?
Oh.
That's funny. Now
my name's Fantasy.
Oh my
god.
Oh, she's a vampire.
What a twist.
Wow. I kind of figured the way she was looking.
Overpowering a vampire. Oh, wow. Gee.
Her face
found the bone, diggity.
That's why I said that.
Is that the Twitch interaction stuff, like the logging in and stuff? Doggo?
She's like, okay, that was fine. I didn't get to dig up my bones, but I got to bite an old man. It's fine.
I gotta look up. I think that's Vera Cook, but I feel like it's.
Oh no, yes, you're not. So well hidden. Well, you know what you kind of are.
Not exactly.
Yes, that's Isabel Black. Excuse me. Vera Cook was the elderly woman at the end.
She's like, "Oh, it's beautiful." Is that literally like the only thing this woman knows how to say? She's been saying it the whole time. It's beautiful.
She's like, what an easy character to play. All I have to say is it's beautiful.
Yes.
Right.
And then we got this red lady over here.
Jackie Wallace, aka It's Beautiful.
Why does her husband look so confused? He's just like, do I want to be
here?
Yeah, do I really want to be here? No, come back. What happened? Oh no.
Baby, come back.
Baby, come back. All right. Yeah, so Barry Warren here, he was also one of the asshole guys in Frankenstein Created Woman. He was one of the bullies. But here, he's the good guy. So he's actually a really talented actor.
Oh, really, Doggo? Oh, boy. That's not good.
He's like, now for my next song, bitch, where's my money?
Said the keyboardist looked like he's being held against his will.
Yeah. Huh. All I know how to do is Moonlight Sonata, but they keep me here. That's all.
I bet you Blondie's going to be like, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Would we be able to run it on our server? Dark Mage or Power Up or something like that?
That's right. Get me through.
Here's some mysterious drink.
No. I don't think we could.
But I do really like his green outfit, though. I think he looks rather dapper.
I dig it, too. I do like that shade of green.
He's like, I'm feeling the darkness.
I figured, yeah.
Huh. He's like, have some absinthe. It's the non-hallucinogenic version, I promised.
Looks like wine, blood red wine.
Yes. Some wine.
Can't stand red wine. I have to go with the white wine because it's.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the red wine's too bitter for me.
Yes, the great Clifford Evans. He was also. Hang on, let me pull it up here.
Would we be able to VM virtual Linux?
So if you this was also the father in Curse of the Werewolf, if y'all remember way back on our second Hammer horror film. So
he's like, all
right. If you remember in Brides of Dracula, Peter Cushing, Van Helsing branded himself to get the virus out of him, and in this version, he's like alcohol burning it. So pretty cool.
So he won't churn then, I assume?
Yeah, that's basically
what he's
kind
trying
of the
to
Hammer
do.
lore. Yeah, is if you
That's
get to it enough and burn the infection out of you, it won't spread.
Gotcha. That's interesting. That's an emerald green. That's pretty cool.
Lady, how many of these drinks have you had? You haven't blinked in like a whole 10 minutes.
It's beautiful.
We got Lurch.
Yeah. Oh.
Gotcha, doggo. VM box, whatever's free. I wonder if I can run one and you could just remote into my computer and do that.
What's it spell? It's Ghost to Album.
The film student said they're going to pay attention to the eyes of all the characters on this one. It seems.
Yeah.
They look dead.
I wanted to joke about that, but I was like, no,
that sucks. Okay.
There's a lot of close-up shots of all the characters, and they always were just like this. And every cut, transitional cut. Again, we kind of touched on this on the last Vampire Circus film about the hypnotic power of the vampires.
Yes.
I think it's kind of cool that they kind of continue that with this, but they incorporate it with like the music too. I think it's really sick.
Derek, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday will be reaction days. Yeah, tell me your requests. I lost the old list, so I have to do a whole new list of requests. So,
80, no, I do not. I haven't ran Linux in a long time. I used to dual boot with Windows 7 and 10. Okay. All right, doggo, no problem. I'll be gone tomorrow night, by the way, but definitely will be available somewhat after the stream. Be here in
spirit, though.
Right.
One little cool thing I like about our guy on the right here is I like the kind of like gray that they put in his hair. I think it flows really nice.
Makes it very distinguished.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope everybody's doing good today.
Yeah. Are they enjoying their Friday and their Friday night?
Tom and the gang said they're enjoying the film. They'll talk after.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I don't blame you guys. See, you guys don't really have to talk during the movie if you don't want to, especially the lurkers. You can just talk to us at the end if you want to.
Yeah. Right.
I'm not a slacker, Nolan.
This is such a slow burn film that, it kind of forces you to be engaged with the story anyways.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And with us doing the discussion afterwards just makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, Derek, I remember. I'll write that down at 10,000 fists, damn fast. Okay.
He did that song? Oh, I got to do that then.
I will write that down.
Oh, I love that song.
Come on,
the Phil Collins song?
I would assume it's a Disturbed cover.
Yeah. I know. It's the album with the Phil Collins cover on it, though.
Oh.
The Land of Confusion's on that. I think that's Disturbed's third or fourth album. That's actually a really good album. I need to get that on.
Woody had too much to drink.
Yeah. So did our doctor here. He's like, vampires. What? Yeah, exactly. I'm going home. Okay.
She's like, I burned my hand for no reason. Can't wait to listen to it, Derek.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out too, because when you see Disturbed live, they draw in such a huge crowd, especially now. When they play that live, it's so cool. It's like everybody's fists is up in the air. It's so awesome.
There he goes, smiling again.
Oh, they wanted some brandy. I heard it. Now it's definitely a Hammer film.
By the way, Val, I also use Duggo, if you're still here, do you remember what we used? Vroid. It was Vroid software for my character. Definitely was a lot easier than having to do all the rigging myself and all that. But it's severely out of date.
Brandy is the dog's name. Don't destroy my fun, 80.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, you do actually Unity. Okay, cool. That's neat. That's what Doggo does. I built the base of this, and then he took it and did like the rest.
Nice.
And all of this is built in Unity, which is pretty cool. Just wish it was an older software. I wish it was all brand new, like up to date.
Nice little rain effects they got going.
Yeah. I was just about to say, it's actually not overdone.
I'm so curious of what the film students are going to say about this film, because I do think that this is definitely a higher quality Hammer film. So I'm eager to see what they're thinking of the transitions, the lighting.
There's quite a few comments, saying that they enjoy, first of all, the story. They think this one so far is more well written than ones that we have watched.
Oh yes, yeah. And this is also a very unique story too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. That's awesome, Val. Good to hear.
I just like the idea of like a honeymoon couple trying to go to like a more exotic country to spend their honeymoon and end up accidentally being with like a cult of vampires. I think it's a really cool idea.
I just wonder why Woody Harrelson over here keeps like spying on them.
I know. He's like a honeymoon couple. It's like, okay, thanks. Yeah.
Don't do it again. He's gonna show up.
I have a hard time speaking to women. Yeah, we can tell. Yeah.
I mean, I wonder if they based it in a scary movie. I wonder if they based him off of him.
Yeah, wouldn't
Strong Hand.
Yeah. Take my strong hand. Yeah. Take my strong arm, child.
Her husband looks disappointed in like everything.
What's a power slide? It's an advanced move that guitarists use on stage, lady. Ooh, he's got a cold sore on his lip.
He does.
He's like, sometimes I kiss things and I shouldn't.
Oh yeah, Val.
Yeah.
Doggo knows more about it than I do.
That's why he watches people kiss instead.
Yeah.
Right?
Thus, Kiss of the Vampire.
Her husband is like not amused through this whole movie. He's just like, he wants out.
Yeah. Kiss of the Things That Shall Not Be Kissed. Part 3.
She looked like she was like heard exactly what you said, and she was like, "What?"
Yeah, yeah. I like how they have all the vampire repellent stuff: Bible, rosary, garlic. Oh, gee, I wonder why this is in here.
She's like, for the honeymoon couple on the go, prepare your vampire hunting kit.
Yeah.
like all those old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, doggo? That kind of sucks.
Oh,
You
yeah.
pretty much have to restart it and then.
Yeah. Get a backup save. The backup saves, man. It's like, why did you have to open that door so creepily, man?
Yeah, that
Right?
now he's normal. Now he's normal. He's like walking in like tra-la-la. That's why I'm gonna walk into my bedroom next time, and Chris is gonna be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah, like, I'm just coming in.
Yeah, I learned this from the Hammer horror.
Yeah.
This is how to seduce your spouse. You walk in.
Right.
Oh, creepily. Yeah.
Rock on, Nolan. Rock on.
Yeah, man. The pick of destiny, bro.
I mean, as powerful as my computer is, Vroid is kind of intense. But I have it on my iPad, and it works pretty well.
School of Rock, yeah, man. That's a great film. I love that movie.
Never. That's with
Jack Black.
Jack Black, right? Yeah, I've never
really
seen
good,
it.
Yeah.
I showed that to Chris not too long ago, and he's like, "Oh my gosh, this is perfect." I'm like,
yeah, it's a fun movie. If you like rock and roll and metal and all that stuff, you'll dig it. It's
What?
just a fun time.
What? Chris.
Ooh, your aux for your guitar comes in, huh? Dude, we gotta start a black metal band, dude. I already got half an album written. Let's do it.
Yeah, doggo. Absolutely.
I got the lyrics,
Actually,
not the riffs and drums and all that.
I have a Ryzen 7 in my stream computer now because I burnt out my Ryzen 5 because of this. By the way, it got too hot, and I burnt it out. So my brother and I went to Best Buy last weekend to get a new Ryzen, and it works. It's actually cooler, and we have liquid cooling in it now. Yeah, I have an M1.
It's not even raining, dude. What's with the umbrella?
Yeah. To protect you from the sun's hazardous rays.
I have an M1 iPad, and I absolutely love it. Should be able to get one for cheap now.
Nolan, to me, all black metal is just parody.
Yeah, that's true, doggo. I agree. My gaming computer, though, runs cool, even when gaming. But the Ryzen 5 just overheated. It sucked.
See, that's the problem with men these days is we don't wear our jackets like capes.
Exactly. And we need to wear our jackets more.
Yeah. I don't care if it's 101 degrees. I look fabulous with my cape.
The colors, though, they just really pop out to me in this movie.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is very well done.
I can't imagine how hot these lights were, though.
Oh,
right.
Yeah, sure. Can you imagine?
Like, especially on this woman with the purple. Like, it is, like, clearly, like, right on her.
Essentially, they were filament bulbs, I'm sure, right? Not the LED ones.
Yeah.
So, because LED wasn't a thing until later.
Yeah.
So those were much hotter.
I can't stand the LED ones. Oh my gosh.
Wait, what, Doug? Are you saying?
Don Sharp also did the Devil Ship Pirates, which is like Hammer had like this phase where they also did, like really cool like adventure pirate films.
Mm-hmm.
And Christopher Lee returns as I think the same character in two of them. But he did the Devil Ship Pirates, which is really good, and it's as equally color themed as this and as engaging. I think he did another Hammer horror film. I'm trying to find it.
One of the students said, "Carriage donuts."
Yeah. We're gonna party like it's 1910.
I agree, Nolan. I agree. I think this is like the first time this guy genuinely smiled in this movie.
Yes, he did. Putin in the Mad Muck, which is also on our list.
I figured, Doggo.
It's coming up soon, actually.
Yeah, that's a great. I
oh
thought
boy!
He did another one.
And now she's in red.
I've noticed that the vampires are in red.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did The Devil a Daughter, which is one we definitely cannot show on here.
Yeah.
But I highly recommend y'all, if y'all liked The Devil Rides Out, definitely check that one out. Christopher Lee is really disturbing in that movie as like a Catholic priest that's like, no, I'm going to worship Satan and I will not recant. It's
Apparently,
awesome. Totally metal film.
Apparently, a lot of the students did rewatch The Devil Rides Out because they enjoyed that so much.
Yes. So yes, for you film students, definitely check out To the Devil a Daughter. If you're a fan of Rob Zombie or White Zombie, I can't remember. It's definitely the same, the band or whatever. They take a lot of audio files from that movie into his song and into the songs on one of those albums. I can't remember if it's White Zombie or Rob Zombie, but it's one of those albums of his.
Oh, doggo. I see what you mean.
I'm sorry for snacking today, guys. It's just
you're good.
Oh, you're fine. No, you're totally fine.
Behind this VTuber, I'm snacking too. I have Reese's eggs.
I made me some salmon tacos a minute ago.
Chris has caramel Reese's or whatever.
Oh, those are so good.
Oh my god, those are good.
Yeah, the wife bought some for us to snack on, and we almost ate the whole bag in one sitting. They were so good.
That's exactly what he just did. No regrets.
I'm doing that now.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. They need to. I hope they continue to make those because those are so good.
Yeah, we just tried the peanut butter and jelly one. That one was good.
You know what candy bar?
Oh, really? I
most?
didn't know they had.
The Hershey's S'mores bar. They don't make them anymore, and I've been craving one since 1998.
Oh,
so
right. I do remember that. That was actually
pisses me off because I'm like, I really want one, and they don't make them anymore.
Which one are they called?
The Hershey's S'mores bar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
So the film students are asking, the blue in the carriage against the red of her dress, is that innocence versus evil?
Yes.
That's
how I always say it.
Yes, Nolan, it was a thing. It was a Hershey's S'mores bar, and it was my favorite snack as a kid. And I don't remember when they stopped making them, but they need to bring them back because I've been craving them for ages. I think since 1999 or the early 2000s. And I can't.
Yeah, I sworn there was some in 2013, 2014.
There's knockoff versions of it on Amazon, but it's not quite the same. It does not taste the same. It tastes like trash.
They need to make more of them. That's right, Doggo.
Yes.
We do. They were perfect. They weren't too.
Oh. Meanwhile, at the Rothschilds.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Illuminati.
Yeah. Yeah. This is Creep You Out 9000 right here.
This is the 60s Diddy parties.
Yeah.
They should, Nolan. They should. Bring it back. I will buy them all.
They're like, I'm afraid you can't come into this party. You don't look creepy enough. Good day.
Yes, please look as ugly as possible for this party. But you must be dressed in formal wear.
Yes.
We're supposed to look ugly, not dress ugly.
I would love to go to a masquerade.
Eyes wide open.
Yeah.
Instead of eyes wide shut.
That's a weird mask. He's like, sir, you're not creepy enough. Please go get a creepier mask.
Yeah, what's cool, and I'm glad it was pointed out, but you'll notice as the film progresses, she's now in red. Before she was in more kind of more innocent, kind of calming colors. Now she's in all these power, and then they're giving the devil mask to her husband there. So cool. Very symbolic.
Lampshade Man calls this when your wife gone wild.
Yes.
Oh my.
Clapping for Lampshade Man.
Because she went from being it's beautiful to I'm going to totally get screwed up at this castle party.
What kind of mask is that though? That's a weird looking mask.
It looks like
Actually,
one they made out of paper, honestly.
Yeah.
Probably. It looks like it stands out though quite well.
Oh yeah.
This is a more Pinky's Up Hammer film. Yeah. I hope everybody in the bar is drinking like this.
Yes, everybody in the bar right now needs to be dancing like this.
It's been a good day to you, sir, at the bar. Yeah, I'll have another brandy, Tom. Thank you.
Yeah, her husband's like, sure, let's wife swap. It's totally normal. We're here on our honeymoon, but whatever, bro.
Yeah, get your hands off my wife. Yeah, I would.
This ain't no Diddy party, doggo.
Oh wow, look at that mask.
Yeah,
that's a wild one.
It's very wild.
They should all look like that instead. How long is this dance? Good lord.
Yeah, 20 minutes later. Play it again.
We need that like SpongeBob narrator that comes in.
Yes.
4 hours later.
I wish somebody would redo this, but it's like Motorhead.
Oh my god,
She's like, I need a rest. I also need to find my husband. Like,
yeah, where's my husband? Yeah, I'm sure you will.
He's like, oh, you want your husband? You must follow this creepy bald constable guy to find your husband.
Right.
Yeah.
He knows where everybody is at every moment and every time. Well, look at the guy in the middle. He's like, hey, you ever see a owl flamingo thingy mask before?
All right.
Well then.
Wow,
Switch into that mask.
He's like, yes,
like,
Ready?
I totally look
I will be right back.
Okay.
All right. Ooh, look at the nice snacks they have at the party, though. What's up?
She's like, dude, I'm hungry. I just danced for 4 hours. Let me chew on some ham. I got the charcuterie bar over here. Look at all those wine bottles.
Still got my Easter basket for the Easter bunny. All right. Yay. Some popcorn. White cheddar style.
Film students want to know how much money was spent on the snacks for this scene. They were only in there for like 3 seconds.
$1 billion. And this is also, I think this area is the same as the observatory scene in Devil Rides Out. I could be wrong. That might have been filmed in another studio, but if I'm not mistaken, it's the same.
This is why you should always check under the mask to make sure it's your actual husband.
Yeah. But also, too, how do you not know that that's not
Especially because it's not like they're like similarly built either. Her husband's a little bit shorter and wider, and like he's taller and skinnier. So it's like,
yeah, because like if it was reversed and it was my wife, I would know instantly. I'd be like, "You're not my wife."
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't find the budget for this film. Let me see if I can look at this. Yeah, hang on. I'm sure I could if I just directly ask our AI overlord. Grok. No, I'm just kidding.
Completely normal.
Yeah. It had a budget of $145,000.
Her husband is drunk catching balloons. Perfect. Why are they popping balloons? Like, who gets drunk to pop balloons? What is going on here?
Yeah.
Is this a rich people thing?
Yeah. $450 million. Yeah. On snacks. Uh-oh, it is a Diddy party. They're all wearing white.
She's up there thinking the balloon pops are gunshots.
This is pretty haunting, though.
He's like, I use Tic Tacs for my effect. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we ran out of money, so We went to the store and got some Tic Tacs, and
well, they
we had to
spent it all
shoot it
on
like
those
4
snacks and
times.
wine bottles downstairs. So
It was for the after shoot party.
yes. Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I can't have fresh minty breath.
That was awesome.
I am back.
You missed the
the
Tic Tac
Tic-Tac
vampire.
teeth.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's like, I'll give you a 3-record deal right now. I'm P. Diddy.
That is a creepy shot.
There we
I'm
go.
sorry. For
Oh,
anybody
that
who
might
just-
work. Sorry, Mercy. Go ahead.
I was like, could you imagine if we were showing this and people just tuned into that scene? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Right.
I hope they stay. I like how they're just getting the husband like totally wasted.
He's been playing with balloons for the past 20 minutes. Like,
Yeah.
he's not concerned about his wife at all. He's like, oh, you took my wife? That's fine. Give me balloons.
Don't mind at night.
I think this dude has had like way too much to drink.
He's like, I didn't drink more. Hell yeah.
What the hell?
I wonder if Tom's ever had this guy show up at his bar.
Tom says that is me at my own bar.
That's fair. Yeah, this is actually really good.
What is it?
It's like white cheddar popcorn.
Oh, nice.
It's really good. You're a respectable married man as you like Roper? Yeah.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, I'll show you how respectable you are. Get upstairs.
Yeah. All right.
There's the constable who's like, I'm going to peep because Woody Harrelson's not here right now. So,
Yeah, seriously.
But yeah, Val, that actually would actually look probably good. Should maybe make an asset of it and then try it out. Maybe you can even switch it out, like change hair colors and whatnot with interactions. That could work.
oh, did she just drug men and like have the guy follow her so that way, like,
It's reverse Bill Cosby.
yeah,
Oh my god!
it seems to be.
Oh no!
He's like, Pokemon.
Look at all those freaking holy crap! I have seen this. That's more balloons than at most kids' birthday parties.
Yeah.
Right.
That's not counting like the 52 that the dude busted. Hey Roger, how's it going? Welcome
What's
back.
up,
Roger.
Roger, I don't know. You're the slacker. You're an hour late into the stream.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, it's the same movie. So basically, I'm going to give you the Cliff Note versions. There's a vampire that looks like he has Tic Tac teeth. Right now, he's seducing the wife of the lady that went to a party. The husband got drunk and fell because he was popping too many balloons.
Absolutely, Val.
And that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
The film is a nice summary, Mercy. Well, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Like I said, it's a slow burn. Nothing really happens until right now. Meanwhile, at P. Diddy's house.
Yeah. You say that as the girl sits down on the floor. Like, she's like, okay.
Yeah, there is definitely a lot to learn with the VTuber stuff. I want him to be a little more animated in his face and whatnot, but the program I'm using right now, I need to learn how to properly do it, but it's kind of broken to a point.
So basically, the film students are all saying that there's a lot of calls to true occult conspiracy theories in these movies, it seems.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why this is one of my favorites. It's very disturbing.
She's going to be like, it's the phone.
The C920 for Logitech. Here, I'll send you a...
We also have a thing down here in Texas, in Austin, like some kind of vampire masquerade party where people actually either they think they're actual vampires or they like LARP or whatever.
That's how Salem, Massachusetts is on Halloween. That's
they have like a huge party down here, and they're all like, "Well, I'm an energy vampire." Or whatever, it's like a whole thing.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, bro.
I'm like, so you saw Kiss of the Vampire 4 times and thought you were gonna make it real? Okay.
I did that, Val,
but as long as you're not hurting anybody, I don't care. But like,
I don't care what you do.
That camera, is that a first-person camera view? Oh my god, that was awesome.
Yes.
And remember how heavy? Remember how heavy they were back then?
Yeah, that's true. So it was like really shaky.
I gotta remember to drink my tea closer to the stream so my voice isn't cracking for tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I actually have that. I have 2 of them, and they were just laggy, Val, for me.
Yeah, this movie has aged really well in light of the whole Diddy thing and Epstein and.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
A film student said the husband looks like a discount Antonio Banderas.
Y'all just gonna ruin this whole movie for me.
Oh boy, Derek, what did she take to the Super Bowl?
They're like, you don't have a wife, sir. You've never been married.
Like, you're not even here, sir. I don't know who you are.
Yeah. They're like, sir, you're about as real as Sasquatch, and we're gonna have to ask you to leave. I'm just kidding. Sasquatch is real. He's just the hide and seek champion of the world.
They're like, sir, you just came here and started popping balloons. Oh my gosh, Derek, that's funny.
You mean the band? Oh, never mind. My fault.
I have iPhone. I have the 16 Pro Max.
Dang, bro. They just literally stole his wife.
Well, that's what happens when you
They even turned the light on and everything. Sorry, Mercy. Go ahead.
Oh, I said that's what happens when you go to a masked party. Nobody goes to a masked party and like there's not one person kidnapped. That's just not how it is.
Right. Maybe I might rethink it.
That's what I'm saying. It's a masquerade party for a reason. They're probably up to no good.
Yeah.
Unless it's Halloween.
Yeah. Nolan says, sir, this is a Wendy's.
Yes, sir, this is a Wendy's.
Oh, you have the 13. Nice.
The guy's like, I should have had one more brandy.
He's like, I should have had a balloon so I could flag them down easier. One of the film students says, I'm actually enjoying the slow burn. I am not a slow burn kind of person, but I like how this adds on and adds on. And it's not going where I'm expecting it. I thought it was going to be more cheesy.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
Yeah, that's what I say. That like, it's a very slow burn, but it's actually, it pays off. And it actually correctly, what's the modern word that they use in Hollywood, but it's always garbage. Oh man, defies your expectations, or that's not it. They supersede your expectations, or whatever garbage they do, like whatever. I know Disney films like to say it a lot.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
but it says like, but it's not good. But this is good. So like, there's a way you can do that and surprise people.
I did, Derek. Thank you. That was actually funny. I can't. My voice is getting better from my allergies, so I can't really laugh too hard right now. I enjoyed that. Thank you, Derek. Sir, you have to be kissing your wife for him to enter willingly. Remember?
Yeah. He's like, sir, I'm Woody Harrelson. How can I help you?
He literally just said, "What wife?"
This is Gill-boy when he loses his wife at the Comic-Con and he has to find her.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh Oh God, she's gonna laugh so hard when she watches the Where's my wife? What wife? What do you mean? She's my wife.
She's over there
Yo, girl,
quietly
where are
reading the
you?
comics.
Oh my god.
I can't find my wife. Not again. Have you seen my wife?
Not again. So it happened one more time. Oh man.
Have you seen her? This is her photo.
Oh my gosh. And he's just like staring at him like, that's the poor convention person sitting there like, sir, I really don't know what you're talking about, bro. Like, I get minimum wage.
I thought I saved my Silent Hill 2 streams, but they're all gone. I don't know what happened. I must have done it incorrectly. So I lost all of those, unfortunately.
Oh no.
I guess I'll have to stream it again.
There's 22 people cosplaying Darth Vader. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and there's
even at horror conventions that happens, and I don't know why. It really does. It's like, what?
Vader's kind of scary.
Yeah.
Like, they're trying
I really
to make a
hope
horror
they do
movie.
the horror. I know there's rumors that they're going to do like a more horror film Star Wars.
That'd be cool.
That would be awesome.
I
know
that.
the guy who did Long Legs wants to do a Vader series, but it's horror and it's all based on like his broken mind. I was like, that would be
awesome.
so perfect for that.
Nice.
Nolan, I do too. Yeah, that's my problem too. I have to like literally like stay focused.
Same, Derek.
What is with these policeman hats? Like, do they have to be pointy?
Yeah.
Are they trying to pretend it's Sparta or something? Hi,
So
Jordan.
Oh, I wish I was at the lagoon because I have a replica of that police hat. Actually, well, my father does. But I should have brought it out and put it on the stream. What's up, Jordan?
All right, so somebody says, yes, this should be called the Hammer Famous Bar. It should be, yes.
Yeah. Professor Zimmer, he's like, my name's Han Zimmer.
I like how this doctor's like, no, she's fine. She's just in the shadow. And the husband's relieved, but then he's like, wait, what?
Yeah. He's like, here, have some brandy.
Oh man, Derek. See, I just raw dog whatever the heck's going on with my mind. That's why sometimes I get twitchy in my videos because I'm like, am I remembering what I'm saying? That is a very exquisite jacket he's got going on.
So now that we've kind of progressed the story a little bit, I want to go ahead and read another Don Sharp's quote here.
Let me give you that timestamp, Jordan.
Oh, yes.
102:37.
Yes.
But he said here, he says, wait, hang on. Where'd it go? Hang on. Okay, here it is. My bad. I'm sorry. I need to learn to read better. My fault. So Sharp said, this is kind of piggybacking off of the last quote I read, but I'll read the final two. But he says, Sharp said, I have always believed there needs to be a separation between suspense and shock. You lead on a mood, but if you introduce the shock moment too quickly, then it's expected. If you hang on keeping the same mood and tempo as the rest of the sequence, and then shatter the mood with a sudden violent moment, that's when it really works. So that's a cool little tidbit that I wanted to read, primarily directed towards the film students, because I really do feel like Sharp has a really good like segue into like horror and using violence to build upon the horror he's slowly, with his dread. Now, the quotes that I wanted to read now that we've kind of progressed the story. Sharp says that the idea that the vampires belong to a cult came from Hines. And he said that he persuaded me that it would be great if instead of just one person, like a Dracula figure, there were a whole lot of people who couldn't come out in the daylight. Not every villain has to be Bill Skies, added Sharp. Some of the most awful corruption has been in the most respectable of places. The old biblical thing of whited sepulchres that were shining on the outside, but absolutely corrupt underneath. once we had that kind of approach, the whole of the designing and costuming. So I just thought that was like a really cool idea. And he's right. Like, you think these institutions that are supposed to be full noble and respectable, but inside they're full of ravenous vampires per se. So I think it's really awesome that he incorporated all of this and took the original Dracula script and molded it into its own kind of vampire story.
I agree.
Yeah.
And you can see this is clearly supposed to be Van Helsing.
Yes.
But it's Hans Zimmer or whatever. And as we know, Dracula is Mr. Steal Your Girl, so you can also see that.
Right. Oh, he's got garlic hanging up.
Yep. Living in an awesome shot of that creepy little castle.
That reminds me of Ronald Weasley.
Ronald Weasley. It's one Leviosa.
Oh my God! The TikTok stuff on there. Oh jeez, it's Leviosa.
Stop it, Ron.
Oh my God!
Stop it. Oh, Leviosa.
Oh Jesus. Oh man. That was just crazy.
Maximum the Hormone. All right, 80. Hell yeah.
They're a good band.
I knew a girl like that once. What do you mean? You knew a girl that kept going Leviosa?
Could you imagine? Oh my gosh.
Like, no. No. You said you like Lord of the Rings, not Harry Potter. No. Now he is. I can't unsee Antonio Banderas now, man. No. I'm so glad that this has just totally been ruined for me now. Now every time I watch it, it's just going to be Woody Harrelson and Antonio.
Yes. All right, let me see.
That's a pretty dress. Or is that a nightgown?
The costumes in this are just so beautiful.
Definitely.
It's actually one dress that doesn't look like a tablecloth in this one.
Yeah. I have to say, I think the last 3 Hammer films have been absolute bangers.
Yeah.
Been hitting the hardcore. And then we'll segue back into Dracula's tomorrow because I know y'all are eager for more Christopher Lee.
Oh, yes. We have some Christopher Lee fangirls that are looking forward to tomorrow, from what I'm gathering from the secret message chat. Nice. You kind of have started a whole new love for Mr. Lee, so.
Hey, I'm all about it.
He's risen from the grave, man.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That bow tie, though. What was that?
I know we're not quite there, but since we got some Christopher Lee fangirls, or fanboys, excuse me, you never know.
Yeah.
We got the Dracula 72. I'm beefing up my VHS collection on Hammer.
Nice.
And then, of course, I know, Mercy, the best one, Satanic Rites.
Yes. I can't wait till we get to that one.
I know. Great Peter.
And then for Peter
Cushing.
Yep.
I know some people thirst after Peter.
Yeah.
There y'all go.
One of the film students said Peter Cushing actually would have been fit for this movie. They were missing him very much in this one.
Yes. He could have played even this character too.
Yes.
He's a great villain, great hero.
Made your VTuber kind of look like it was like being sucked up into the air there when you were taking a drink.
Oh really?
I think that, hang on. I think that's from me, that little thing on Twitch there. Hang on, y'all.
Probably. Let me
Yes,
head on over there to help you as well.
Peter Cushing is a good actor, Derek, but I do not simp for Peter.
Hey, I think it's awesome people think it's hot. All right, I'm going to block this person. Go. All right, we should be good. I blocked them. It's my fault.
No problem.
No,
It
you're
happens
good.
to me too.
All right.
I'm in your stream now, so I will definitely
Okay, cool. Thank you.
catch that.
I've been having
you are
a
under-
lot of bot problems lately.
Me
Yeah.
too, Lily.
You are
Especially
under
I've been-
Doom Eternal, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I just saw that. Oh my god.
I hate when that happens.
I do too. I was just saying,
last...
I've been streaming Doom lately.
The other software we're using updated the category automatically. I don't know why.
See, I wish Twitch would do that. It's so irritating. You got to go in and. Can I edit it while I'm still live?
Yes, you can.
It's all good, Derek. Yeah, Fridays are normally like chill nights when we stream because everybody's tired. Saturday nights are usually when we're like, woo!
Why is it not letting me do it?
Your dashboard.
Yeah, I know. There we go.
Is that his wife? Yeah, that's his wife.
Yes. It's his wife.
She's no longer.
Oh my gosh,
his
Katie.
wife.
She's like, I must have you. And if you notice that this part is the background to our stream tonight.
Oh yes.
Okay, no, I don't want it to be under Doom. Ah!
What? That was right in the shin. That's gotta hurt.
Sure does.
Yes.
Hey, check the.
You're gonna want to go to Stream Manager underneath the house looking thing.
Oh, Stream Manager. Okay.
All right.
Holy
I
crap!
did
it's
see
80 in
it.
our room.
Chris is good at swearing. Yeah, my good mic actually fried, so I can't use it anymore. So I have to use my computer's mic, which it's not a bad mic, but I just don't like that it picks up the background noise. So now I gotta wait to get a new mic, unfortunately.
Oh geez, that sucks.
No, that's not the dog. The dogs are in their kennel room now. Okay, Antonio, let's see how strong you are. I don't know what you're trying to do. Oh, you're trying to push that. Okay.
Yeah, it's really irritating. I wish it would just auto update that.
Yeah, the last program we had did auto update that. Restream doesn't for some reason. I think Restream should.
He really is. Like, dude, he had a hard week. His coworker really called out all week, so he had to do the whole buildings by himself at night. So,
really?
Oh. Yeah. The way that he dropped that monument on that guy, that was kind of like very Looney Tuny. Not gonna lie.
I can't wait till we start showing the rad dudes. It's gonna be awesome.
He's like, Woody, what did you do? Tell them your conspiracy theory mumbo jumbo now.
Yes. Well, they all dress in white and have parties where they do unspeakable things to each other and to children.
He's like, what do you mean to the window, to the wall?
Oh my
What
goodness.
is this skeet I hear of? I know of a skeeter. Is that him?
I am way too tired for today's man. I'm just making nonsense. I'm so sorry, guys.
Oh,
No,
no,
you're
it's great.
good.
It's awesome.
I
God
get
to your
really
screen
sarcastic when I'm overtired.
No.
I honestly didn't think I said that out loud. I was thinking it. So
He's like, don't pay attention that my eyebrows are a different color than my hair.
yes. He's like, your wife's beautiful. She's gonna be my wife now. And he's all like, I watched them kiss. That's all I did. That's all I did. I swear. I didn't touch her.
Oh, God. No. Oh, goodness me.
And the husband's gonna be like, God damn.
Now it's Mercy.
That actress has like the easiest job though, the wife. Like her lines weren't that complicated, and now she gets to take a nap the whole time. Like what? Yeah, I had to comment on your live real quick, made on TikTok.
Yeah, I saw that.
No, Derek, I will not.
So an interesting kind of final. I have one little thing to say after we finish the film. But in North America, this was actually released on September 6, 2005, along with other Hammer films, Brides of Dracula, Nightmare, and The Evil of Frankenstein, with Curse of the Werewolf and The Phantom of the Opera, and 2 other films. And it was like a box set on 4 DVDs. So if you were in North America, you didn't get to see this film or like physically be able to own it until 2005. So it's kind of a cool little Easter egg. But as of today, if you care about Rotten Tomatoes, it's got an approval rating of 88% with an average score of 7.2 out of 10 based on 8 reviews.
Nice.
Well, I personally think it's a little bit better than a 7. I would rank it closer to an 8, maybe a low 9. But
hey, Cobbs, how you doing?
So the film student said all these adults in white are acting like school children. It's kind of weirding them out.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Well, I mean, if you study real cults and stuff, like
that's how it is, guys.
Kind of normal. It's creepy.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like this one is one of the more disturbing vampire stories because it blends in very well. Oh, look at that. Some Solomon magic.
Nice.
Derek, we're actually going to have a Godzilla month this summer. Nolan's going to join us. And
yes.
So
and interesting, just because I'm a nerd, but the little entity there is supposed to be Castiel, the archangel over Saturn.
Wow.
Nice.
I believe
I'm doing great, Cobbs. Thank you for asking.
Derek, do you just want to be a Toys R Us kid?
That's one thing that I've liked about Hammer is that they do really use real Kabbalistic occult iconography.
Yeah.
And yes, that is so that is Castiel or Castiel or Quasfael, however it's spelled multiple times. The angel of tears and the angel of temperance. It's also the angel on Supernatural for you Supernatural fans, the TV show.
Jenny has been binge watching Supernatural, so I have heard nothing but things about Supernatural all week.
Nice. I love Supernatural.
But he's straight up doing Kabbalistic Solomon magic from the greater and lesser keys of Solomon for our occult viewers here.
That's not a perfect circle, though. It was good up until the bottom part.
It's Tool. Oh, wait, never mind.
Oh, wow.
Hey. Maynard's over in the corner. Who are you to place your finger? I was like, oh God.
And they're like, guys, shut up. We're trying to do magic here.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can see why Peter Cushing and I agree.
Oh, Val.
Van Helsing would never result to black magic to defeat a vampire.
Agreed.
Van Helsing has always been canonically Catholic, Christian, would never use black magic. So
I do like her bite mark makeup on her neck, how subtle it is, because it's trying to keep her innocence a little bit.
Metal! Ah! That dude's like, I'm leaving. All right.
Jax actually, it's kind of like all of our channel. I just haven't been using my face cam for a little while because I had to deal with stuffs, but now I do.
God, it is Antonio Banderas. Wow.
What do you mean, Jax?
I like how the priest is just now showing up, but the guy's like, don't worry, I'm summoning Satan to deal with the problem.
It looks like they just picked the actor, the priest, off the street, and we're like, here, put this on.
Yeah.
Fight some vampires.
Yeah. Would you like to be an extra? Sure.
I'm also a co-host, if that's what you meant.
We're gonna pay you in wine and balloons because we don't have any money.
Because we spent too much money. You can also have snacks. We bought too many.
Yes. Please don't let the ham and cheese go bad, please. Yeah, I just need to make sure my voice comes back so I can be my normal self. But allergies are a bitch. That's me when I'm out of snacks in front of my cabinet, and I try to summon the snacks from the Dark Lords.
Yes. This is why I think this is one of my favorite, because I feel like this, again, another very unique way to get rid of vampires.
Yeah.
Having some trouble with vampires, just summon Satan. He'll take care of it, you know?
Yeah, right.
Why?
Perfectly normal.
Totally, yeah.
It is perfectly normal, guys.
But I have to say that this definitely is 10 out of 10 on the metal scale. At least for me. I don't think it gets much more metal than this.
Yeah.
Unless it's like actual like metal, you know.
That one chick was like, "Oh no, my cleavage is cold."
Yeah. The priest is like, "Oh,
He's like, "Sir, don't run so fast. I'm like literally this 80-year-old man you picked up off the street."
It's like, normally this is my job. Oh.
No, Derek, I don't have to sing recently.
Look at the cross. Don't look at the scary demonic wind. Ah.
Yeah, it's perfectly normal. This guy's like, why is the weather so bad? It's not like I just summoned Satan or anything.
This is so metal. Here we go. Get ready, chat. Fight time. Yeah.
Oh, that is some cool effects.
Yeah, it's so badass, dude.
That is very. Yeah, I'm waiting for the Scooby-Doo theme song to start up with that.
Scooby-Doo. Oh, I dropped my glasses.
Yes, I am a kid overlord. All
right. So you can see they wanted to wait till the birds left theaters before they brought this in.
Yep, absolutely.
Very similar
Mage has seen the birds.
What?
Have you seen the birds, Mage?
Snippets of it on normal TV.
Yeah.
When I was younger, but that's about it.
We had to watch it in English class, and everybody was laughing at me because everybody's worried about me because I was laughing at the ketchup eye scene.
But side note, I do think it's cool how they still incorporate the Catholic priest doing the exorcism over the main girl, like banishing the dark vampirism. But also the other dude was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to summon the devil through ancient Kabbalistic magic and destroy the devil. It's a cool cross between both, I think.
Yeah.
And it's a very interesting one, too.
Yeah.
Because it's like what you have good and evil working together to get rid of these vampires, you know?
Yeah, it's really unique because, like, you know, it's kind of the thing. Anytime you got a vampire movie, you know, it's what we're going to stake him, cut off their head. You know, using magic, I think, is a very interesting.
Exactly, Jordan. I would read that comment out loud, but I would probably get banned.
We can't read your comment, but yes. It's a little dangerous to show this Diddy party. I mean, excuse me, the vampire movie, anyways.
So wait a minute.
We just passed this scene. I want to read this one little tidbit here. So the finale. So this final scene here, we got our director saying it was a chaotic day shooting that scene, but everyone seemed to believe that we were onto something. and people started taking chances to put their all into it, said Sharp. And he said that he's very proud of this. And this climax involving black magic and swarms of bat was intended, like I said, to be the ending of Brides of Dracula. But Peter Cushing objectified that Van Helsing would never resort to black sorcery. However, the novelization does include that ending. So it's pretty much all I have for you on the fun facts. I hope you all enjoyed it.
Jordan, simply because that topic right now, if we say the C word right now, the AI automatically flags us.
There's not freedom of speech on YouTube. That's why.
That's why we call it Corolla.
Let's get into let me see what kind of
yes, I want to know what the film students have to say.
There's a lot here, so I'm going to, because there's a to the movie.
They're like, it should have been called Kiss of the Mid-Vampire.
Okay.
So
essentially, the vampire bats killed the vampires.
Yes.
No, it's supposed to be like Satan, but yeah.
Yeah, so in this one, God and Satan work together to get rid of the vampires.
Yes.
In a weird way.
But, that's weird, because isn't, in theory, don't the vampires basically worship Satan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
But he was tired of their shit too. So
yeah, but if you watch, he's doing Kabbalistic magic. So in that discipline of magical, like the conjurer has control of Satan and of demons and can influence their actions and behavior. I'm not saying that this is like gospel, but like in that discipline. So that's kind of the uniqueness, is he's like summoning demons to get rid of evil, getting rid of evil with evil. But then they also show, the priest exorcising the demonic spirit from her, the vampirism. So it's a combination. It's cool.
Tom said that the reason his parents didn't like him watching this film was because they believed that all the occult magic would come through the TV screen at him.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah. You should buy them Ghost's new album.
Yeah.
So that's like how people think that Robert the Doll and Annabelle can attack people through the screen as well.
Yeah.
Which I don't
like the movies. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the actual dolls. Robert the Doll. If you look into his eyes.
I know Robert the Doll. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a film student here saying that they would totally remake this with nobody except Peter Cushing as the actor in all roles. Okay, well, he would have been pretty busy then. We have another one that's asking, is this something that you think needs to be remade or not?
Me? No, not at all.
Roger.
No, I wouldn't remake this. I mean, I guess like you could with like update it with modern graphics and stuff. But if I was like, you have to remake this, Gill-boy, I would make it pretty much the exact same. The only thing I might do a little differently is when he's doing like the black magic part, I might have like kind of shadows of demons going up in the room and stuff.
Yeah.
Outside of that, no, I wouldn't. I would much rather remake like the reptile or the Gorgon or something.
You would totally have to cast Antonio Banderas and Woody Harrelson.
Oh, I would. Yeah, Woody Harrelson would be.
He would have had to. Oh my gosh. Okay. So another film student said that they enjoyed the writing of this one.
Yes.
It felt like watching a book, if that makes sense. I completely like the set design. I think I'm going to show this to my group for a project to see if we can use this as inspiration for our next project. I love the colors, the lighting, and everything about this movie look crisp and fresh, which is very strange from the ones that we saw so far. While they have been colorful, they've still been kind of on the muddy side. This one was more crisp and clear and actually brought you into it. I felt like I was in the scenery with them, especially at the occult party. I felt like I was taking part myself.
Yeah, it's really disturbing. Also, Derek, I agree with you. That's one of my favorite Bible verses. If you're wanting a more like traditional vampire story where like Christ kicks vampires' ass, I would highly recommend Dracula Has Risen from the Grave. We've already shown that one, but that's a very beautiful, I guess, Christian horror film, I would say, if you haven't seen that. So if you want more of a kind of more traditional vampire story, definitely check that one out. This one's kind of more occult mixed in with Christian elements, which is why I feel like this one's very unique. But continue, Mercy.
And then let's see, we got this next person saying that this is actually not too shabby. I'm not usually big on the Hammer horror. I've been looking with you guys for a little while. So far, nothing has caught my interest. It's just not my forte, but I do like this
That's
one.
fair.
I'm definitely going to take a look at this one and get more in depth about it and see what I can do for my film project as well.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'll have to say, like, I love rewatching Hammer films in general, but this one definitely does give you, like, it has rewatch value, and it will reward you for your rewatch value. You'll notice creepier things, kind of like how almost the whole town was a part of the cult kind of thing, which is kind of cool.
I 80, I actually liked Ready to Rock a lot. I just couldn't be enthusiastic in my review there because my voice was going in and out. Okay, let's see. Another one. Oh, this one's actually from
Lampshade Godzilla 80.
This is Lampshade Man says this one is actually very deep for me. I actually used to write dark poetry, which is similar to this film, and it was actually one of the first films I showed one of my ex-girlfriends who totally follows the whole Black #1 attitude. And so it was just so fitting for my young romantic goth days. Thank you so much.
That's a typo negative reference, is it?
It is, yes.
Black #1. All right, yeah, I gotta listen to that song after this stream now.
Roger does not believe in Hammer films or volcanoes. Oh, Gill-boy, do you still have that screenshot?
I do. Hang on, let me find it.
Roger, Gill-boy has something for you.
Yeah, I have something to show you, Roger. Hang on one second. Let me pull it up. Continue on though.
In the meantime, while he's doing that, Lampshade Man says, "Yeah, I was kind of on the gothy side back in the day, and totally was into the whole vampire and occult lore. So this movie reminds me of that with my first girlfriend. Totally dig it. Thank you so much for the refresher. I'm going to totally watch it again." Yes, or alligators, but crocodiles are real though. Okay, Roger, sure.
Okay, I found it. All right, okay. Roger. I asked our AI overlords, more specifically Grok on X, who is more metal, me or you? And of course, I fed it as much as I know about you, and as much about me. And basically, this is what Grok had to say. It says, "All right, let's break this down. Sounds like you and Roger both have some serious metal cred. Roger's got smoking cannabis with Pantera, parting with Testament, and a love for Slayer going for him. You've got a dislocated shoulder during Judas Priest and kept rocking through Hellbent for Leather and a leather jacket, no less. Smoked in the pit at Pantera with a personal nod from Phil Anslow. Plus meeting Papa 4 from Ghost and Kiss, an extensive metal record collection. You've both been to a bunch of shows, so that's a wash. Here's my take. Roger's experience are badass. Hanging with Pantera and Testament is straight up legendary. But your festival injury mid-song combined with that Phil not in the pit and rocking leather during Priest give you a visceral in the trenches metal vibe. The Ghosts and Kiss meetups add flair, and that record collection shows deep dedication. It's close, but I'd lean toward you being more metal because you've got the battle scars, dislocated shoulder, and a personal moment with Phil to back up your fandom. Roger's got the edge in band hangouts, but you've lived the chaos. So it's official, Roger. I am more metal than you are, according to our AI gods, which, you know, you can't argue with that because it's the future, bro. We have no choice. AI is going to take over.
I thought that was absolutely hilarious when you showed me that the first time.
That is hilarious.
I'm just kidding though, Roger. I love you, but I just wanted to see what everybody else said. Roger's like, that
someone did a marionette show of Dracula. Roger's in. Yes, that's true. That's true.
Roll for initiative.
All right.
Roger's going to pull out all this like super metal cred that he didn't share last time.
Yeah. It's the battle of the metalheads here on the show. Is that
my whole story? No.
Oh boy.
Oh God, here we go. I love you, Roger.
Yes. Nothing
but what else did the I worked for WEA. Hey, you got to feed Grok everything that you've been through and everything I've been through to get a cohesive balance on who's more metal. That's probably what we're going to have to do.
It's gonna go
But
back
you are
to
the master of puppets, though. I forgot to mention
That's
that.
true.
So
I was there when metal
I
was
was there
invented.
when metal was invented. All right, so then I guess you win if you were there when metal itself was invented.
Let's see.
Any more from the film students, though?
Yeah, I'm trying to see ones that are actually more in English because a lot of them are like half
Trolling
English.
aside, Roger, though, like I'm super jealous that you got to hang out with Pantera and Testament. That sounds awesome.
Take care, Derek. I will definitely get on that Dan Vascon for you.
Yeah, Derek, thanks for stopping by. Like I said, man, check out Dracula Has Risen from the Grave. It's a good one. You won't regret it.
I wore a black armband at school when Randy died.
Oh. Oh my God. I love it.
A lot of them are saying that they totally love the film transitions in this one too, even the little cheesy ones, like the little jump cuts that were in there. It seemed like they were fitting as well.
Yeah.
Because it had you question have you like question everything that's going on, basically, is what they're saying.
Right.
And then there's a couple more. Okay, let's do the rating too. We almost forgot that. What do you guys rate this one out of 10 for this week?
Yes.
We got a 7. We got 8. We got 10 out of 10. We got a 9. Tom and the gang say 10 out of 10.
Yes.
Nice.
And then the lowest one we have is a 5.
Ooh, I would like to know why.
Yes. Number 5 there, tell us why. And while
don't be scared, we're not going to be mad. Like I just genuinely am curious on why you would rate it so low.
It's too much of a slow burn for my taste, and I felt like it wasn't going anywhere, and it wasn't exactly what I expected. However, I'm glad I took time to watch this movie with you guys, and I completely enjoyed it more watching with somebody, but definitely wouldn't watch it again without somebody else watching along. It's not like something I would check out on my own.
It's just not your cup of tea. That's fair. Hey, and that's fair. That's
why I said at the beginning,
it's a very slow burn, but I mean, for me, I feel like it pays off at the end with the whole.
Me too. However, for it not being your thing, and you're still giving it a 5, means that you appreciate the art that was in it. So that's cool.
Yeah.
White Zombie.
Also, it's his first horror film. So awesome.
No problem, Derek. Thank you so much for requesting the songs. I like Thin Lizzy and Rainbow. And I used to
You forgot about White Zombie. What do you mean you hung out with Rob Zombie or the whole band? Because that's super awesome.
Wow.
Oh, I almost met Alice Cooper, but I didn't because I didn't want to pay for it. But that was awesome.
I saw him in a Walmart. He was buying a lot of butter. I don't know if he was making cookies or what, or he has to use it to get his legs into those skinny pants he wears. But yeah,
I feel like if me and you, Roger, went to a show, we'd get into a lot of trouble, but it'd be awesome.
I feel like that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I'm kind of one of the guys that's like, no, we're going backstage. We don't have a pass. It doesn't matter. We'll get there.
Yeah. That's how I am too. I just pretend I belong there and they let me through. It's so funny.
Yeah. It's all about confidence.
Absolutely.
Oh, the whole band? Oh, that's freaking sick, dude.
Nice.
So awesome.
Let's see what else.
Rainbow and Thin Lizzy also go hard, 80. That's like Dio's original band, if I'm not mistaken. Rainbow.
Yes. Okay.
Where was Blade? He was ice skating uphill, bro, trying to get there. He couldn't.
Oh my god.
Okay, we have another student here saying that they absolutely loved the direction that this person took this film in for a first horror movie. It's not that bad. You would think it would be something worse, especially with it being their first and it not be their genre. But this is actually something to be proud of for being your first. And it makes me feel good since I am working on writing my first horror film for a film festival at my school for this Halloween. So I was nervous before, but now this gives me confidence. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah. Also, send us your film when it's done. I'd love to see
please.
It. Please do. I love stuff like that. I'd love to give you feedback on it and stuff like that. And I also am glad we showed this, especially for you film students, to show you, like, even if you are like specifically trying to go into horror, here we have a director that's never made a horror film, but for this being his first horror film,
yeah,
we're still watching it today. It's from the 60s, still awesome, still holds up. So
and
don't ever give up.
Jordan, it's a battle of who's more metal.
Yes. Yeah.
All right,
it's
guys.
like the metal wars have begun.
Tomorrow night, we what was I gonna do here? I think I have the card here somewhere that I made. So I remember. Yeah. Oh yeah. Up next.
Tomorrow's Dracula, right?
Yes, we have The Taste of the Blood of Dracula and Scars of Dracula tomorrow night at 9. Gill-boy and I will be hosting. Mage will be having a fun time at a VIP area of a show or something like that, you were saying?
Concert.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
He's going to be dubstepping it up.
Nice, Roger. Yeah. Then next Friday, we have episodes 2 and 3 of The Strain. I know you guys have been looking forward to that. We just rescheduled that one last week because of the Easter weekend because everybody was busy. So we'll be back with The Strain for that one on Friday. And then we are watching Faust. Which we could screen share that one.
Oh, I love it.
So that's what's coming up next.
Roger. Tom, if he has the Faust wine at his bar, is going to be selling out of that when we show that.
Absolutely. Wine. And I look forward to showing Mage Faust anyway. I think you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah. So I know I was asked what my wife's favorite Hammer film is.
80.
So far, she has only seen Horror of Dracula and Satanic Rites, 72, and Scars. Out of those so far, I think her favorite, she said, was Scars.
Nice.
But she's loved them all. She said they're all awesome. But I think Scars has been her favorite so far. But don't worry, I do plan to show her like as many as possible. But I just wanted to clarify that because I know that was asked of me not last stream, but one of the streams before that.
Yeah, one of the streams before.
Yeah. And, so I am excited to finally show Scars to the channel.
Do not forget tomorrow to send us in your vampire lore. It doesn't have to be major, just like a little statement of like how you would create a vampire. And we'll talk about those before and after the show just in case you submit them later.
Make sure you bring your vampire.
They were up on the wall, Jordan.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's right. Bro's taking it literally.
And don't forget tomorrow to bring your Tic Tac vampire teeth.
Yes, please bring them. I've got mine ready.
I was called Tic Tac when I was working at Walmart as a cart pusher because I would always have Tic Tacs in my mouth.
Oh, really?
To keep my mouth moist from the heat. That one was definitely. Everybody just started calling me Tic Tac.
That's funny.
That's cool.
And I would buy their whole boxes too at the counter.
Okay, so tonight, because we have double feature tomorrow night, I think I'm going to wind this one down a little bit early.
That's fair. Was that all the comments from Secret Chat about the film?
I am looking about those before we wind down, like real quick. There's a lot of them, but some of them I have to translate. So if you guys are sending me ones I have to translate, I will open them up tomorrow before we start the movie too. So we'll still discuss this movie tomorrow before we get started as well.
Roger, you don't like the new Metallica album?
Roger, yes, I agree with you.
You're a poser, Roger. You don't like Metallica. You have to like every album, bro. I'm that elitist. It's just gonna turn this into a toxic I'm more metal than you stream. Oh my god. Right.
James was in Syracuse recently and everybody was losing their shit. I was like, calm down.
You're not as metal as me because only 5 people know the band that I like.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I hate when people are doing that crap. All right, so let's see here. Once after shows will start more when like I'm not feeling like death.
Yeah.
I'm still technically on only week 4 of healing. I have to heal for like 6 to 8 weeks. Hopefully,
to be fair,
6 weeks.
Mercy's more metal than both of us, right?
Metallica's no bandmate, but they're pretty good. There are.
Okay, first of all, no one is more metal than the Decemberists. I don't care what you say. All right, so.
Did you guys ever see the German version of Funky Cold Medina?
No, but it sounds like I need to.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna bring it.
Roger's the fake fan. Yeah, he is a fake fan, bro.
Okay, Chris. Thanks for your tidbit there.
Roger's a poser. Oh my god.
Let me see if I can bring it up. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Just because we're being weird now.
All right.
I stumbled across this at like 3 minutes.
You might have to try. I can't hear it. Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Nothing's more metal than this.
Yes.
This is the most metal right here. I agree, Roger. Metallica definitely went downhill after Cliff Day. Although Jason was the best.
Oh, I actually do agree with that, Roger. But I still like Load and Reload. I really do like Metallica's newest album. I think it sounds more like their And Justice for All period. But it's cool. I'm here to gatekeep all of Metallica. So.
Yes. This music video is the best ever, guys.
Yeah, this is actually more metal than Metallica.
Yes. It totally is not my ringtone for when my doctor calls me for my
Oh, God.
Das muss ein Missverständnis sein. Was soll ich denn mit Wiener?
Ja.
Red den Nermat bayerisch da. Hey, gibt's mir was zum Trinken? Verzweifelt du dich nach dem Kellner. Please ein Obstler und ein Bier. Er sagt zu mir, how do you do? Du mir auch, ich komm from Minga.
Ja.
Trink genau, ja, endlich jetzt.
Ja.
I'm not going to play the whole thing because you guys get the gist and I don't want us to get taken
Copyright strike.
But,
hey, that's
that
definitely
exists.
more metal than anything I've ever seen in my life.
That
I wouldn't want him to help me jumpstart my car. Oh, I love you, Sam. Sam coming here, right here. Oh, man. Lars is a cop. Yeah, bro. Hey, dude, he sued Napster, right? Remember? Hey, Lars is Metallica. Okay.
You can literally kick him across the room, though. He's like 2 feet tall.
Hey, if y'all have never seen this, you get an awesome like interview of like Lars talking all about one, and like the phone rings and he's like, there's the phone ringing. Shaw. It's like very Wayne's World. So highly recommend.
He's angry because he's 2 feet tall.
Roger, do you have this? Because if you don't, I'm more metal than you, dude.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, we'll bring back after shows and stuff like that when I'm totally healed. But like right now, I'm not totally healed, so I'm kind of taking it slow with just like watching the movies. So that's why I haven't really done any of the after show games or anything yet. Just chilling, because technically I should still be in bed rest, but they told me I can move around, so I move around to my desk. So, you know,
Lars is the worst drummer.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Hey, who do y'all think is the best drummer in metal besides the dude from Led Zeppelin?
Let's see here.
I'm trying to figure that one out. I don't know his name.
The film student said that this one was one of their favorites. Thank you so much.
So far, like out of all the Hammer, this is their.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that said they like the pacing and the colors of this one. And somebody that does set design and picks colors said the color palette for this one was superb.
Yeah, I absolutely
gosh,
had to put this one on the list because I know I say it on every single Hammer, but this is one of my personal faves.
Oh my gosh, but I'm sorry that he had to get introduced to Funky Cold Medina, the German version. Just saying. If you need something weird to weird people out, I have a lot of them. I have a lot of them. I also I'm also a big fan of the mashups, and like for my friends who aren't metalheads, I find like these metal mashups with like disco songs and stuff, and have them convinced that it's the original song. So
now this is actual metal right here.
I guys got a drummer, Nolan.
Gene Hoglan from Metalocalypse / Death Clock.
That is one of my brother's favorite drummers, actually.
Yeah.
Yes, Gene Hoglan.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know his name, but yeah, him. He's really good. He's like, holy crap, good.
Oh, you got the VHS?
Yeah, I had to get it. I wanted it so bad. I want to get the other one where it's during the Rest in Peace era. So it's got like peace cells and all that. I got to get that one too. But
Val, he's never heard that. That song was even out before
wow.
I was born, and I've heard that song. In fact, Funky Cold Medina is the song that would play in my head every single time I had to work like 18-hour shifts at the shop. No, Nolan, you're not dumb. Vinny,
do you even listen to Misfits, bro?
Nice.
Got it on VHS right here for you, Roger.
Did you guys hear that?
No.
The potato just went, woo!
Oh, dang.
It's so funny.
Yes, it's awesome. This is actually cool. It's got a bunch of like live. It's kind of a bootleg, but it's cool. It's got a bunch of old school live stuff, and when they were on that TV way back when, it's really cool. It's awesome.
That's neat.
It was
Did
well
I
organized.
ever tell you guys the story about my Misfits concert thing that I did?
No, please tell.
Okay, so it was like back in high school, and we were going downstate to see them. And my friend, it was her first ever punk show, so she was like really scared. And of course, like she's like a really short chick. She's like maybe like 5 foot, if that, maybe a little smaller. And she was really, really nervous that she wanted to meet the band. So I was like, okay, fine, let's play a trick on them. And she's like, aren't we going to get kicked out? I'm like, so what if we do? At least we're having fun. So like, I put her in one of the merch boxes, but I didn't realize it was a box full of underwear. So like when she popped out of the box, she had like Misfit underwear on her head, and she thought it was the band she was surprising, but they accidentally took the box she was in into the back room instead. So when she yelled surprise, it was actually like all of the people that actually work at the venue, not the band.
Oh
wow.
It turned out not me, and I felt so bad. I was like, oh shit. So I just snuck her back in.
The first album. I actually got this with Sam when we were in Austin. This is a special white pressing. It says it's a 45, but it's actually has to be played at 33. So, love Misfits.
Having people want to fight you because you look metal.
Do what? Having people want to fight you because you look metal? Oh, yeah. I've had that. That was in high school. I used to have people be like, Megadeth, the band can't even spell death correctly.
I love Megadeth more than Metallica. I am such a Megadeth like homie. Like,
yeah, this
some
is
of
the
the best shows
Portugal.
I've ever been to.
My bad, not Austria. Portugal import. We need to show this movie. What is that? Mars Red something?
Yes,
yeah, that's a good one.
We do. We also need to show the Crimson Ghost anyway too, so people get where that comes from.
And we get copyright strike by Danzig.
Well, he can eat a dick because it's not his to begin with. So
yeah, it is, man.
I will fight him. I will personally fight him myself.
I wouldn't want to fight Danzig. I just want to talk to him about like chord progressions.
Like 5 inches taller than you. You're like the one person I can actually look down on and be a badass. So
we love you, Glenn. We love you, Glenn. Come on the channel, please, Glenn. We love you.
He just read me. Oh, speaking of which, we have a lot of things up in the works. I said this at the beginning, but now we have more people here. We will have some special guests from the industry coming on the channel once in a while to watch a movie with us and chat with us. So I can't say who or what days yet, but it is in the works, and I'm super excited about it because it's absolutely the direction that I wanted to go with this channel, is to incorporate that every once in a while. Obviously, it's not going to be all the time because that would be really tiring for everybody. But, you know, it's going to be fun. Also, and what's really cool is like I'm not just reaching out to people in horror. I'm also reaching out to musicians and other stuff across the board.
It's going to be awesome.
It seems like metal and horror go along, so we're going to see. I sent out a bunch of emails today. The worst thing that they could say is no. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
And if they say no, we're just going to ask them every day.
Yeah.
Until they say
like,
yes.
how about now? How about now?
Yeah.
How about now? How about now?
Right.
Did you change your mind now? We got some German funky called Medina.
Yeah.
You want to come over here? It's fine.
We already had Elvis on the channel. So
we did.
You know.
We did.
Yeah. But yeah, this is what the Easter Bunny got me. Check it out.
Nice.
Yeah. And I'm actually going to get to meet Linda Blair next month at a horror con. So I'm going to have her sign that.
She must have been having a bad day when I met her because she was like, honestly, really, really nasty.
I hope she's not like that because I also want her to sign this too.
Like, yes.
I'm like, you haven't even seen it, Linda. Look, it says right here, the version you've never seen.
Yes. Willie Nelson hosts The Hills Have Eyes. Oh my gosh. My grandpa's actually best friends with Willie Nelson.
The original or the remake? Because I prefer the original, but I'm not opposed to the remake.
Yeah, see, that's one. See, and that's why a lot of people say like eventually we'll have to do like a remake month full of remakes that we actually enjoy.
Yeah,
I think that'll be fun. I mean, it's gonna be hard for me to choose because I'm not really a big remake fan. However, there are exceptions.
Me either, but some of them are not bad, and I like how they try to bring in like Nolan's generation, people like that, like to go revisit the old classics and stuff.
The issue with the remaking now is that it's just so overdone, and it's due to and it's sloppily put together. They're clearly just using AI to write scripts and stuff like that and directions.
Or they think they can make it better than the original, and then they just make a garbage film. Like I refuse to do Poltergeist remake. I turn that shit off. It's
I agree.
Garbage.
Nope, I won't do
that
it.
movie did not.
I didn't even know they did.
Oh, good. Don't worry about it. It's
not scary. It's stupid. It's ridiculous.
It's so dumb, and the mom and the daughter are so annoying. I wanted the ghost to kill him.
Hi, jeez.
Yeah, it was just so awful.
Hey, ATL.
What's up, bandmate?
Tonight we watched Kiss of the Vampire, which is a Hammer film. Gill-boy and Roger were debating on who was more metal, even though Grok said that Gill-boy is more metal.
That's right.
And then
got the biter to prove it.
Chilling. Roger, we did not just start. We're actually about to end soon. Tomorrow night we will be live with a double feature. So if you'd like to tune in tomorrow night, ATL, it's at 9 p.m. Eastern. So, all right. So the film students are actually studying this film. That's why they're quiet tonight.
This is a perfect one to study for sure because it's just so well made. Like even the person that said they didn't like it, they still gave it a 5. And it's if you don't like slow burns, that's fair. It's totally fair. It makes sense. But it's definitely worth a watch.
Yeah, it definitely was pretty good. I liked it.
Yeah, I just to prove to you, Roger, even though you probably can't see it, but that's me with Kiss, bro. Yeah, get mad.
I love this one. Kiss of the Vampire. I like it. It's pretty chill. It's laid back. It's a perfect Friday night movie. While it's not too in your face, it doesn't need to be. So
yeah.
So, guys, tomorrow night we'll return at 9 p.m. Eastern. Dracula double feature.
Yes.
Get ready for it. Get your vampire.
Make sure you bring your vampire teeth is essential.
Yes, your Tic Tacs, whatever you got to use for your vampire teeth, the thing.
I'm definitely going to be wearing a cape for tomorrow. The Thing.
We'll see, Nolan. The 80s, The Thing was actually a remake. I like that one better than the original 50s version of The Thing. So
yes.
Roger says you definitely lost now.
No, man. I did not lose. Don't be a hater.
By the way... Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
This shirt right here will be merch soon.
Yes.
So that'll be awesome.
It's coming out of my shop. I'm making it.
Yes. Everything that I make for my merch will be funneled over to Mercy's shop. And then she gets, helping a small person with a small person, which is great.
Yes. We are going to be doing Killer Tomatoes, ATL. It's coming. We're almost at the end of the Hammer Horror, and once we're done with the Hammer Horror, we're going to start doing that stuff. So we're going to do Killer Tomatoes. Clowns from Outer
More
Space.
metal.
Virtual shirts? No, not virtual shirts.
No, real shirts. Real shirts 80.
No, that's just the design. So once I get clear that I'm fully healed and I can start doing that stuff again, I'm going to start opening up my custom shop again and get some stuff done. I've got a lot of people requesting stuff, so thank you guys so much. And thank you guys so much for being patient with me because this healing ain't no joke.
No, I don't doubt it.
It is not. Say, I'm running on short fumes now, so the 80s on yes. I love the 80s on Nolan. I'm a big John Carpenter fan, though.
Yeah, same. You know what's cool is he's actually coming to Texas to play his music live.
You gotta go see it. I love his music.
It's gonna be a date night for me and the wife, and it's the week of Halloween as well. So
yes,
ooh,
which
it's
is
gonna be
perfect because
awesome.
the haunt stuff that we're doing is before Halloween weekend, so I'll have all the footage and stuff sent to you, and you and the wife have to review it on your channel.
Oh, we will. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait.
But
I'm excited.
I'm running on fumes right now. I have to go rest. My pain medication is running out, and it feels like my body is on fire.
Oof.
So yeah, I will be more well rested tomorrow. I promise you. Fridays is a little bit busy. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for enjoying the Kiss of the Vampire.
Yes.
And we will see you guys tomorrow for the Dracula double feature and Dark Mage. Have fun at your show tomorrow night.
I will be.
Yes, have fun, bro. Rock out. I mean, dance
Definitely
out.
will.
Whatever.
Yes.
Either way.